hope you guys are having a wonderful day. This is Bobby D from the Scattered Smothered Experiment alongside my co-host Cliff.
How's it going, folks? How's it going? It's Friday Eve.
It is Friday Eve indeed, and that means that we get to hang out with you folks. We appreciate you guys always chiming in. Even if you're not here live, then that I know you'll come back and see it later on. And if this is your first time here, I'd encourage you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I think it would be
it'd be pretty awesome if you did.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least.
We'd appreciate it. We really would appreciate it. So we got a couple of topics we want to talk to you about tonight. Do you have anything in specific that you want to go over? Or?
Honestly, at this moment, I don't. Like, I'm just here tonight. I'm just here, really.
You're a little bit under the weather, aren't you?
Yeah, I've been feeling a little under the weather all week, and woke up this morning, my neck's been killing me. I think that's mostly to do with the fact that I've probably just slept on it wrong. It happens. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be fine, most likely.
Yeah. Well, speaking of under the weather, the majority of our state and much of the the southeastern United States, even on up into the other states that are on the East Coast, they went through many storms over this past week, man. Like Monday, we got hit. Actually, that storm damaged our area way more than last night's storm. But last night's storm hit more people fiercely than any other.
Yeah, I know. Last night it was helling here. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it held here for a couple of times. As a matter of fact, I live streamed a lot of it. I don't know if you guys saw that on the WhomItMay channel. That's still available if you'd like to check it out. But it is a long stream, so you might skim through it and just to find the good parts.
At one time, I didn't even realize that the shit was going on.
Yeah, I mean, Cliff came home and didn't even realize it was in here streaming. I didn't have the audio, so it was all good. So, yeah. We got a new mic. Let us know how the sound's phasing you. I got a clip that I want you to see.
Well, let's check it out.
It's in correlation with the storms and stuff that have been going on recently, and then also I don't know if anybody's aware of it. It was brought to my attention by CBS News, and then our friend was like freaking out about it. So shout outs to Kimberly if you're watching. We appreciate you. There was 2 earthquakes, as a matter of fact, in Georgia last night. There was one around 9:30.
Last night?
Last night there was 2 earthquakes.
Wow, I thought it was just this in the past week.
No,
I didn't realize it was both last night.
No, both of them happened last night, about 15 minutes apart from one another. There was one at 2.5 on the Richter scale. And then they turned around and there was one at a 2.7. I don't know what to say about this. Like last night I was on 0 Hour over on ImMikeRobertson's channel.
Yeah. How are they doing, by the way?
Everybody's doing good, man. Everybody always asks about you. I think they're probably pretty eager to have you on the show.
And I honestly, here lately, I just haven't really been feeling like being on any shows. This is the only show I've really wanted to be on at the moment. I just haven't felt like being very social here lately.
I understand. Well, I appreciate you being on here, dude. This is our show together. It's not. anything that we make a decision on here, I hope that we at least come to an agreement about whether,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that we always agree. What that means is we can always come to a consensus.
Yeah. Well, even if we disagree, we get past it and we move on, because that's just how we do it.
The last time I experienced a earthquake in Georgia was like 2001 or so, like long time ago.
Well, as you know,
But
I don't really keep up with that shit.
the reason why I brought that the fact that we were live on Mike Robertson's channel on 0 Hour is Dabu was in there, and he brought up a very good point. He thinks, and there might be some credence to it, that the storms, the way that they move, applies pressure to the surface of the earth, and it's that pressure that causes some of these quakes to occur. And can't be a coincidence that one of the strongest storms, like cells and squall lines coming one after the other, I don't know that it doesn't play some kind of factor in us experiencing the first earthquake, and not just one earthquake, but two freaking earthquakes over the course of a small area of time.
Yeah, 24 hours really isn't very much time, especially for something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. That area of northeast Georgia, that's all granite.
That's gonna shift in itself anyway.
All that's granite up there, man. That's hard stone. Like, if you guys would like to, you can go back and check out a video where I went and seen the Georgia Guidestones. But what a lot of people don't realize is the town that the Georgia Guidestones are in is Elberton, Georgia. That town, the majority of its economic history was wrapped in the mining of that stone, right? So their history is enveloped in that, and yeah, that's. I think that the areas where we've seen those earthquakes probably were the earth there. That area was rich in granite. Yeah, we got Dagger Spells in the chat. We also got Shay Haynes. Thank you both for showing up.
Appreciate the chiming in and viewing.
Yeah, thank you guys very, very much. But anyway, I wanted to do this. I wanted you to see this clip. Now, this is kind of going to be a reaction video from here for a few minutes. Yeah, well, I've already seen it, but it was enough, and it correlated so well with the topics that have the events that have been occurring here in the U.S. in Georgia, so much that I felt like it was necessary maybe to show you and to share it with you. So
let's check it out.
All right.
Okay, we're seeing spaceships, we're seeing satellites. I love this song. is that coming out? I want to see it. I want to see that shit.
I can get you a day. Hold on. Is that not insane, man? And I'm very interested in going to see that movie.
Yeah.
Like I know, like this is just them blatantly putting this type of stuff in our face, but I really do want to go see it, man. It's a freaking interesting stuff right there. I
want to see that really bad now.
Did you see? I don't know if you noticed. It
reminded me of Twister a little bit.
Did you see the capsules that they were releasing out of the satellite dishes?
Yeah. What the fuck was that shit?
It was it's
like chemicals that they were using to
right.
produce all this bullshit they're bringing on. It's like they meant to do that shit. They meant to destroy the world.
Wow, that's a long way off, sir. So that movie is not scheduled to go into theaters until October 20th.
Well, I guess we have a plan for October 20th.
Yeah, that's where
October
I'll be.
20th, we will be in theaters.
We will be indeed. No kidding. October. I love taking a look at these apocalyptic movies. Sometimes you do see that maybe there is some what's the predictive programming involved, but then there are some occasions where it seems that that's just somebody's idea, and somebody just thought that up through and through. I used to have a very active imagination, so I can kind of understand somebody being able to think production up of that magnitude. Yeah,
I could see that.
It's very, very interesting. That's really all I've got. I don't have much more to show you guys. I know that's cutting it short. We've only been live for a very short amount of time, and I kind of blew through the topics. We can go ahead and we'll take a look at the let's take a look at the iCitizenNews front page and see if there's anything there that we can talk about. You'll notice if you notice during the show, there is a header up at the top that kind of shows what's going on their channel. What's the new stuff that's being put out? Verizon conducts new drone tests to deliver 4G LTE service from the air. So I don't know if you're aware, but where that what that's talking about is essentially they want to set up drones up in the streets, like just there'd be a drone flying out here all the time.
Fuck that shit.
And it would have a hotspot on it, and it would not only there but along every major road would be these drones just floating.
Who is controlling those?
Well, in this particular scenario, it would be Verizon, I believe. Let's take a look at the article and see what it says.
I don't know if I like that.
I don't think I do.
Because that could... They already have the ability to hack into all of our equipment and watch us.
So it says...
why would we want that kind of programming going on to the point where they could easily be watching the front of our house that blatant?
Right. That's not something I want.
I don't want that. I absolutely disagree with that.
If they can tell the general public that it's going to increase the speed of their internet, they'll take it, man. They'll take anything for faster internet. They'll take anything for faster internet.
But it's stupid because the general public is stupid. they're stupid. If they agree to that and they sign a waiver,
and it's all just
stating
lightning
that
fast.
they could, I think it's stupid if people are gonna just jump to, okay, it's faster internet. We'll allow them to watch our houses. We'll allow them to do what they want to control us.
Right. And yeah, I agree completely. It is ridiculous, but that's exactly. I have a feeling this is the direction that they're going to be going next.
Well,
These drones that used as hotspots, so
that's just
you
the
can have
beginning.
internet service driving all the way down the road.
That,
And as soon as you hook all these smart cars up to that thing,
you're done. I will walk.
you hook all the
Once my next car is done and that kind of technology is going on to the point where that's all you can get, I'm walking from now on.
I think maybe the term smart car, the idea of a smart car was used too early. Like the technology wasn't there yet. Not to where it's going to be. It's pretty soon. I mean, you've already got Teslas out there that drive themselves. Every vehicle, well, a lot of vehicles on the road will be like that. It'll drive itself. You can just sit back, bring your laptop, sit up, kick your feet up, and just
It just makes it where people can be even more lazy.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure. Like that movie
Lazy
Wall-E.
and exactly lazy and worthless. Do something with your life. Be physically active in some form or fashion.
It's insane
Shit.
stuff. Yeah. On April 5th, Verizon conducted the latest engineering flight test to determine how large an area of wireless coverage can be created aerially. Sorry about that. Using a flying cell site aboard a long-endurance drone piloted by American Aerospace Technologies Incorporated, or AATI. This latest technical test of airborne LTE took place at Woodbine Municipal Airport in Woodbine, New Jersey, and was designed to simulate an environment in which commercial power is knocked out indefinitely after a severe weather event or other disaster that interrupts traditional communication services. Whoa, traditional took a turn there. That sounds to me like they're placing that there. If you guys want to check out more of that article, go on over to iCitizenNews, and it's there.
You can
Who
check
wrote
it out there.
this? Who published this? Erick, of course. Erick is the host of this particular week he was unable to go live. We tried to go live several times on the WhomItMay channel, but I was incapable of
Having technical difficulties.
I
pretty much.
was having technical difficulties. I just don't think that my PC is ready to have so many things open at one time. I need a better computer. I really do. The only way that's going to happen is if this thing kicks off in some way, especially in the near future. So until further notice, we are incapable of having people on guest from either the Scattered Smothered Experiment live stream or the WhomItMay live, if any time, unless it's a face-to-face conversation. In the event that occurs, then you guys will get to meet some new faces and some new people. If anybody is in the area who would like to participate in the show, please drop us a line. You can contact us on Twitter at @SS_experiment, or drop us a line on Facebook at the Scattered Smothered Experiment Facebook page. The links for all that are in the description box down below. But let's see what else we got over here. That Shake alert earth. Speaking of earthquakes,
What's going on?
The Shake Alert. Shake Alert. Sorry. Alert. Shake Alert. So,
Alert.
the Shake Alert. Earthquake early warning system goes West Coast wide. The U.S. Geological Survey, along with university, state, and private sector partners, will highlight a rollout of version 1.2 of the USGS Shake Alert Earthquake Early Warning System on April the 10th, 2017. The U.S. Geological Survey, along with university, state, and private sector partners, will highlight the rollout. That's a typo. That's what that is. Sorry, put you on blast. Who did this? Das, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
It happens, man.
It does happen.
He can go in there and edit it once he listens to this.
Well,
if he even listens to it.
Well, he will listen. He typically though, like, he lives over in. And
he lives in the UK.
Right, he lives in the UK, so he's in bed right now. It's like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
He's probably well, actually, it's midnight there. Right now.
Is the sports season for him over?
No, I don't think so.
Right. You know how he gets when he.
Yeah, he's a huge fan of soccer. Love him for it.
Football, man, football over there.
It's called soccer.
Over there, it's called football.
Well, it's okay. The language is different in different places. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to do it. Nope.
Why do they call football here? That doesn't make any sense. Why?
It doesn't make any sense, but that's
because we use our hands. We're not even allowed to use our feet unless we're kicking it.
Well, what if you go up to somebody and ask them, "Hey, what about handball?" Wait a minute, handball does exist, but it's a different sport.
Yep.
That's not.
Yeah.
They're not. You're not going to be able to hold down that conversation.
Why don't we just call it pigskin ball?
Pigskin ball? Why not egg ball?
Well, the reason I say pigskin ball is because of the fact that the ball's made out of pigskin.
Why do we have to put ball in it at all? Is it really a ball? I thought a ball was more of a round object, a sphere.
I guess it's because of the fact that it's inflated.
And if that's a ball, then why isn't the what's that? The birdie?
Why isn't a bubble called a ball?
A birdie. What a birdie? Why don't we call the birdie a ball?
The reason we call a birdie is because of the fact that it has wings on it. So the tip of it is like somewhat round shaped, but it still has the wings on it to make it somewhat hover when you hit it with the thing. I can't even think of the racket.
So we got Lee Beasy has stuck into the chat here. How you doing, Lee?
Fried spinach.
I don't think she said fried spinach, sir. I'll have to take a look at that again. I think she said.
She said fried spinach.
Fried spinach. Fried squash.
Fried squash. My bad. I was thinking green stuff, not yellow.
Fried squash is delicious. You know, there's not a whole lot of vegetables out there that fried aren't amazing.
Yeah. Well, anything fried apparently is amazing down here in the South.
Well, I don't know if carrots would be good fried. A fried carrot? No, thank you.
It depends. What's it dipped in before it's fried?
I'm not. So the batter is all that counts.
Well,
what about texture? Like,
it would be soft.
No, it wouldn't.
Unless
you cook it prior, it wouldn't be soft. You would have to cook it prior to. It couldn't be a raw carrot and it be soft. It's not going to happen.
True.
That's not how deep fry works.
You're right. You could deep fry a carrot.
You could deep fry a carrot, but it'd still be crunchy.
Yeah. True.
I don't.
You could deep fry a boiled carrot. It wouldn't be as good, but
yeah, you could deep fry a boiled carrot. I almost would bet. Excuse me.
That'd be
I would
like
almost bet that occurs more often than we know about.
I could see that happening.
Oh, yeah. I just. You have anything else? A lack of words at the moment.
Honestly, I am too, man. As soon as I got home, I had to put a patch on my neck and take ibuprofen, so I'm slightly feeling
Yeah, you look like. Bleh.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Poor dude. All right, man. I hope you bounce back tomorrow.
I got a new tattoo. That was cool. Went to Six Flags.
You want to show them your new tattoo?
If they could see it. It's not done. Ugh. It's not done. It's not done.
Well, you'll get that fixed soon, I believe.
Yeah. It'll be done in... Well, it'll never be done, but... It'll be worked on.
Yeah.
The second session's coming up soon.
Sorry about that. I mean,
It's
the
been
week's
a
catching
long
up to
week.
me, man. The week's catching
It's
up
been
to
one
me.
of those weeks. I'm feeling rough.
I'm tired. I'm not.
He's not feeling like me, but
I'm just tired. That's all. Anyway, and I'm sure all of you are too. This is what I was talking about the other day. It just seems like all day yesterday, from the time I woke up until the time we went to bed, it was just a constant tension. Just
like on my neck today.
And that might have been part of it, because I think it wasn't just me. I think it was a universal thing. I think it was felt from the perspective of a lot of people.
Everybody was feeling that way at work.
Everyone seemed tense, and it just, all that time of your body being in alert is just, at some point, either two things are going to happen. You're either going to have to relax and take it easy for a second, maybe get you an extra hour of sleep at night, or you're gonna have to, something's gonna break if you keep it tight all the time.
I felt like my neck was gonna break
snap
today. I couldn't move it.
I think you got some sinus drainage going on, is what you got happening.
I know I have sinus drainage going on, but my neck has never acted this bad from sinus drainage.
You getting old, bro.
Fuck you. You asshole.
Anyway, appreciate you guys again. If this is your first time, hit the subscribe button and hit that little gear box to go ahead and hit set up notifications. Hit the like button and show us you love. Or hit the dislike button if you're not feeling lovely. Whatever. Y'all take it easy.